Good morning. Miles is 10 months old today. 10 months, and actually, I think I hear him. I just woke up, obviously. I'm gonna do my journal real quick. Don't do this every morning, but every morning I think about it. I'm trying to get up before Miles and so that I can actually do stuff. Put on some makeup, threw some curls in my hair, and he's not awake yet. I'm definitely gonna finish my coffee, so that's exciting. I think I'll get dressed for the day so that when he's awake, I'm just ready to go. We are meeting with a friend at a coffee shop to work on a book, a photo book. Today was a very realistic day in my life where I had many things I wanted to accomplish. Really did not accomplish that many. When Nolan was on paternity leave and he was home and we were both home with Miles, we would just say that it felt like every day we would wake up, have big hopes and dreams for the day, and then we'd blink and the day was over. And that is really how today felt. I had a really nice coffee with my friend and we were productive. I used to do so much in a day when I worked full time, and I swear now that my schedule is much more lax, I am just not productive. Either I want to be productive and I'm not, or I don't want to be productive and then Miles needs my attention anyway. I'm super tired today. I'm gonna give myself a little pass. Also, it was rainy. As I mentioned, Miles is 10 months today. He's really on the move. He pulls himself up on everything. He crawls incredibly fast. I don't know why people think it's such a big flex when your kid can crawl really early or walk really early, because let me tell you, that sweet time where your baby is sedentary and just so cute and you just kind of look at each other, go for walks all the time, where you can just set them down, come back, still there. Now, one time Nolan was watching Miles and he got up to grab something from across the room and he lost Miles. Miles had crawled behind the couch. It's so fun. Also, it makes me laugh. Miles has toys that a lot of people have bought him as presents, but then his favorite toys are his portable sound machine, the box that holds his toys. Currently, he's playing hockey with a remote control and a little wooden block. Gunner is one of his favorite toys. Try again to be productive tomorrow, but Nolan's coming home now, so I'm excited. I got Ben and Jerry's last week, so I can have some of that in bed. Good morning, it's now Friday. I'm tired today, as you can tell. Miles woke up in the middle of the night last night at midnight. He's been pretty good lately. Typically, if he wakes up, he would wake up around 4 a.m. On the plus side, then he slept until almost 7, I think. I am just such a lover of sleep. Nolan actually got him. He loves getting him out of his crib when he's standing up. He's starting to do that. Nolan got him, brought him to the big bed with a bottle, came out to play in the living room with Gunner. Gunner is his best friend, but Miles is not Gunner's best friend. I was being a little bit ambitious and I just tried to put Miles down for a nap. I'm hoping it works. I'm watching him right now on my phone and he looks like he might be napping. He's kind of been a 1 nap a day, but I'm trying to get back to at least 2. Oh, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. There's a new family in the squadron and they have a baby who's around Miles's age, which is fun. It's always nice to have people in the same stage of life. So we grabbed a coffee, let the littles play, and then I walked around Chile with the boys. I'm gonna take this time during the nap. Miles seems to have fallen asleep. First and foremost, I'm gonna drink my coffee and then clean the living room. We're going to the antique store. Let's see what we find. Morning. Nolan is now a major, which is crazy. We had his promotion ceremony Friday, and then yesterday we had a very chill day. We really did not do much. Hung out around the house, which was nice, but today we're headed to the Aviano Antique Market, which is the first Sunday of every month, to see what we can find. It's like a flea and antique market. This one's really big. I had a lot of fun when I went with my friend Leah and Maggie when they came to visit. One of the first weekends we were here, we went there with Gunner. ran into so many friends at the antique market, and now we are doing grocery shopping at the commissary. All right, let's go. Had a good weekend. Yesterday was really fun. Going to the antique market and running into our friends. It was their last day before they leave. They actually leave today to PCS, which is the world of active duty. People come in, people go out. We're the next family to leave here. And it's just wild when you get to the end. I don't know, it's always weird because there's a cycle of people who come and go, especially we've been here for almost 3 years now. That's the most stability we've had. Sad to see them leave, know that it's our time next. I am, in a weird way, ready to leave. Not because of Italy in any way, I love Italy so much, but I feel like we just got a ton of new people into the squadron, and I don't know, I'm like the older person who's been here forever, and my closest friends have all left. There's a lot of great people here still. I have to say I'm excited for the next chapter. I'm going to miss Italy so freaking much. I love it here. Anyway, so yesterday went to the antique market. I got this bread shaper. You see it up there? Or dough shaper. I think will be a really cute centerpiece. I like it a lot. We got coffee, we walked around with our friends, I bought that, and we also ran into some other friends. Came home, we hung out. I thought Miles was going to take a nap. Oh no, then we went to the commissary to do some shopping. Then I thought Miles was going to take a nap, so we didn't end up going to Spritz. No naps were had, but that's okay. We went to dinner at actually a really good pizza place right off of SS13 across from Visoto, Pizzeria Madeira. Highly recommend. It was the thicker crust. And it was a huge turnout. There were a ton of people there. So it was nice to see everyone. Miles did great. Also, there were so many kiddos, and there's another baby who's 6 weeks younger than him. We just had their little strollers parked together. So we stayed out really late. Miles went to bed late, and that is why he is napping right now. I have so many tasks I've started. I need to first thing, I want to clean the house. We just got home. We went to an antique store with some friends and a new friend. Miles' little angel. We went to a restaurant in Conegliano. Everyone was so sweet to Miles, and they all loved him. But I love that little restaurant, the owner. He sits with you and tells you the menu, and it changes all the time. He's a great salesman too. Now I'm gonna go take the boys on a walk. Hopefully Miles might nap a little bit just because he's really been awake for a long time. We're on our walk around the neighborhood. I love this church. I love the walk. We've done it a million times, but it literally never gets old. We are back from our walk, and it was so nice. I see a little buddy crawling. Gosh, I just had the best day today. I felt so encouraged and uplifted. Okay, we made it to Eurospar, which is about 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes from my house. Miles is chatting right now because he's getting tired. It's his bedtime soon. And I just want to say I love how Italians walk all the time. I saw a ton of people walking. Another thought, going out and exploring a new town today was incredible. I think that it really makes me appreciate, makes me appreciate where I live, makes me thankful. I just get such joy speaking to local Italians. I got to speak to all my neighbors today. It's just super special, and after having a baby, it's really easy to just stay home. I need to just remind myself to get out of the house, go explore a new town, or go visit a town that I love, and it just makes my day infinitely better. I'm so lucky where I get to live in Italy right now. It's truly a dream come true, so I need to take advantage of it until we leave. But for now, go to Eurospar. Just went to Cafe Comercio. It's one of the cafes in the main piazza of Sicile. Because Nolan's not home yet, so I brought my little notebook. I brought my computer. I didn't really do much on there. Had some tea and a little lemon muffin, which was super good. Okay, I just got Miles down. It's pretty much on the dot on his bedtime, but he was actually trying to stay up a little bit later, which he tries to do every night because he has FOMO and he is his father's son. But he was cracking me up. His favorite toys right now are the vacuum, the Dyson vacuum. If I'm vacuuming, he'll just follow me around. It's honestly a great workout for him. He also loves the green mop thing. So he was just cleaning the floors before bedtime, and he was really trying to convince me he should just get to stay awake. Today was a good day, beautiful weather. I was just talking to one of my girlfriends who had a baby around the same time as me, and she was asking if Nolan and I were in a routine with Miles. And honestly, that adjustment has been hard. I was so used to doing everything by myself when he was deployed, and then he came back. Great, he wants to help. He doesn't really know developmentally everything Miles needs now, or needed at that point. There just really was a learning curve, and Nolan honestly was getting on my nerves, asking me so many questions. I do think we've gotten in a groove. He knows what to do with Miles now. He's a really good dad. I know that he can take care of Miles, but I'm also particular, so I get it. So I feel like weekends are good because he does a lot more for Miles on the weekends than I do. Diapers, getting him out of bed, all that stuff. But the weekdays are harder because it's kind of this fine balance of I just spent the whole day with Miles. I love him to death, but Mama needs a break sometimes. If he's coming home, sometimes I find myself just wanting to throw Miles at him and let me go do my own thing, be alone. As someone who really loves alone time, that's something I crave. But on the nights that I know Nolan's working late, there's no problem because I just know, okay, mentally I'm gonna do all the things and then I'm gonna put him to bed. But for whatever reason, it's just a shift where I want him to just read my mind and take over Miles sometimes. So really working on the communication of that, but also understanding that he just worked a full day. He's the one who works and makes the money. So, I mean, it makes sense that he would want to decompress when he gets back from work. We're finding our balance. I'm gonna go tidy up the kitchen real quick and then make dinner. Gunner, one of my friends, and her dog. So it was a fun little date. I could not decide on what flowers I wanted, so I got a lot of them. These ones are from Nolan. I love them. I picked out mainly for these small little ones, and then he made me a bouquet. I really wanted these also just for our bedroom. They're the colorful tulips, the dual tone tulips. Oh, obsessed with all of those. A thing of bread. Soft bread, some brioches, breakfast, my breakfast tomorrow. They gave me these for free, told me to try them out, so that was very kind. Pasta, I got a new kind. It's with goat cheese. My very favorite one is this, lemon and ricotta. And that is my Thursday Sicile market haul. Miles took his longest nap in so long, and I'm very thankful for that because last night he did sleep well, but the night before that he slept super bad. He woke up I think 2 or 3 times, which has not happened in forever. That was not great, but I'm really thankful for today. Now I'm kind of on an antique kick because I go a lot. Often I see things, I don't buy a ton because I'm just looking for the perfect thing. Hopefully today I find something I love. Oh my god. This car almost just hit me. Okay. Trying this thing today. We have a squadron spritz, which is just a welcome drinks in the square, very informal, and then we are going to Trattoria Cavour. We're doing a 7:30 reservation, so that is way past Miles's bedtime. So I'm hoping that he falls asleep at the spritz. We'll see how it goes. A little more back to life. Boys are hanging out together. I'm just waiting for Nolan to come home and then we're gonna go have a spritz. I used to be really good at putting things out there, welcoming new people, and then honestly after I got pregnant, pretty much when I got to my 3rd trimester with this guy, I feel like things kind of went south in the social department and I just didn't have the capacity to reach out to new people or even put in that much effort with my friends here. I've been reflecting on that a lot and I'm really, really thankful for all the people that continued to check in on me when I just was newly postpartum and just didn't have the capacity to be there for them in the way that I wish I could have. That time was also super surprising because some of the people who checked in on me were people I'm not super close with. I hope moving forward I can be there for my friends. We're in the opening closing door stage. I do feel really passionately about trying to welcome new people. Moving is overwhelming in itself and especially overseas. Anyway, I feel like slowly but surely I'm coming back to myself. If I'm being totally honest, during this whole postpartum season, I am now 10 months postpartum. Miles is now 10 months old. I feel like just now I'm truly recognizing how hard of a time I was having. I didn't ask for help and I wish I did. And I hope that I can check in on my friends. I don't know, be there for them if they need it. When I was going through it, I don't even know if I really knew. I guess you don't know until you know. I was just thinking to myself, I felt like a shell of my old self, which is sad. Now I'm starting to find a balance. I feel like this week I actually put myself out there with new people, trying to get people together instead of just complaining that we never do anything. I just drove to base. I'm headed to the commissary. I try to shop mainly in the economy at the local Italian stores, but Nolan wants to get some bacon because we're having some people over for breakfast burritos, also tortillas, flour tortillas. I'm tired. Last night we had a spritz with the squadron and some other people, and it was actually really nice because I felt like a good amount of people came in. It is such a weird time right now where I feel like all these new folks are coming in and they kind of have their little group that they're starting to form, which is so nice when you come into a squadron with other people that you click with and it seems like they're all getting along really well. That's just my perception as an outsider. I think this is such a cool assignment to go and explore and enjoy with friends. I love that, but it does make me feel old and really miss my friends because we used to be that group. I just miss them a lot. So we ended up doing the spritz. We didn't stay super long because we made dinner plans. We went to Trattoria Cavour, which is our favorite restaurant in Sicily. They are so sweet there. We ended up running into our friends, which is funny because it's a pretty small restaurant. We're going out to dinner tonight with our friends for pizza at a place I haven't been. I'm actually excited. I'm looking forward to that.
The restaurant was really cute and the pizzas were amazing. There's a great outdoor area, and that's where we're going to end the video. See you next time.